Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Doing good. Yeah, still making improvements. I've been doing taps every day, about 2 or 3 every day.
Sets. 2 or 3 sets?
Sets.
Okay, good.
Yeah, of the SFT.
You look great.
Thank you.
How did you like the group tapping session yesterday? It was really intense for me.
Yeah, it was really intense. I really liked it because I had been getting into, like I mentioned, the cell repair.
And then we did the cell repair. Yep.
Yes, and this is what is crazy. So I ran out of my Ambien medication,
Hmm.
and over the weekend I forgot to refill, so I had to go to sleep without it, and I was able to sleep, which was not possible before, and I was just
Great.
blown away. Yeah.
Do you want to know another technique to sleep?
Yes.
Do you have the SFT lexicon book?
Yes. Yep.
All you have to do is start reading that.
Okay.
And it's not that it's boring. It's that your energy will tap out of conscious self. So it'll go into a deeper state of consciousness and it'll drop the physical out of that consciousness. So you'll fall to sleep.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Yes, I haven't gotten I started reading just from the very beginning, but I keep coming up with so many tabs that I haven't had the chance to go through it all the way.
Well,
So,
this is right. This is medicinal. What you can do is when you need to fall asleep, use the book like you would use a set of runes. You know how the runes are, the Celtic runes, where you
mm,
just throw them out and read them?
yeah.
So you ask the universe a question like, why can't I sleep right now? Why can't I sleep? Then you open it up at random and see what it see what it opens to. And right now I did that for you, and it opened up to page 314, and it opened up to homesickness.
Mm,
So then there's those tabs might be like, in past lifetimes, if we fell asleep while we were on the trail migrating, it would be dangerous or we would be overtired. So what happens is when you're overtired and you still can't sleep, you're tapping into the old engrams from when you're migrating, you've been burned out of your house, everything you own is right with you, and then it creates this mind loop where you can't sleep and rest.
that is
So
exactly what happens.
yeah, so then you use this book like that, and I would suggest that you do the task on 314. So people get it wrong about what the chakras are. They think of themselves as a human body first, and the chakras being something just within the physical body. And that in itself cuts them off. Now, they're a grid of energy. And so they're pinpoints of light that define you in the grid of that whole expansive grid of light of the universe, right? And the earth chakra is the one above your is below your feet, and the star chakra is above your head. Those are where you get plugged in to the grid
Mm,
yourself,
okay.
and then you are these points of energy that that are that other little points of energy are woven around and creates the illusion of form. So if you can come at the vantage point of being an energy being first, and these chakras are your anchor points to the universe, it's much more powerful than thinking of yourself as an individual person with these energy things that are just, just
Yeah.
out, like light bulbs out in the dark or whatever. It's so silly.
Yeah, already just imagining it I'm lighting up inside. Yeah.
Absolutely. And the fact that you let me share these videos, and we can educate so many people who are thinking of the chakras being the be all end all, but they're seeing them contained in the self, which they feel is isolated from the whole, anyways.
Mm,
So the whole belief system is skewed. There was a song that was coming through a sound frequency that might help clear out the sound frequency of you. Visualize yourself just flying in energy. a light being and moving through your chakras and like thrusting yourself through the through the earth chakra into yourself, out the star chakra, through to the universe, all the light, all the lighting and electrical systems out there, back into the body, and feed this whole circuit. And you're like the Christmas lights, the old-fashioned Christmas lights. You don't want any of your lights to be out because that takes out the light for other people because we're all connected. So the more people who connect in the light and understand their chakras as energy system within the grid of the whole, the more we can light up this whole mofo and get everybody dancing in light. Now, what we're doing with all these taps, and it all boils down to you realizing how fluid you are, you realizing how empowered you are, you realizing how much force is behind that divine love that just keeps you driving around the universe.
Yeah, yeah, and I feel very powerful, and I'm not even close to feeling all of it. So,
Absolutely, there's no insight. There is no end to it. It just keeps going on and going on and going on. So I've been doing this for a few years now. You'd think that I would have discovered everything that there is to know. But the more that other humans and beings awaken to what I do, the more insights and truth is giving. And I'm given every single day, even just in your sessions, every single day, I'm given more truth and more ways to describe it to you, more nuts and bolts ways to help you tap into the love and to ride the love around the universe. Of course.
it's beautiful.
I know. And see, as you're crying, it's like the love is breaking those rusty pipes that haven't felt the love pump through them for so long. It's so beautiful. We know what the tears are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It just wells up
Hmm.
all of the love. But it's there's no sadness. It's just so much beauty that, yeah,
So when that it wells up, a way you can move that out even quicker is when it wells up. Gratitude actually literally opens up your energy. So when it wells up, feel the gratitude of being able to know this. Open up your energy and then outflow it to other beings like, oh, you want to like gift this to your son, or you want to gift it to all children, all animals, all abused women, and then your love will be like the pipe cleaner, like the Drano in their energy systems, and your love is the Drano to burst open their pipes.
yes, I have felt that. It wells up so much that I cannot get. I mean, I want to fall on my knees and praise, just give praise and
Okay,
give it out to everybody.
okay, but here's the thing: falling on your knees and genuflecting towards an man-made god is not the way to process it. That's an old engram where you are dropping to your knees, and it's like, no, don't do that. Do the opposite. Open your energy up. Stand in your goddess energy and your empowerment, and give it out to everyone, but not as I'm so thankful I'm not worthy. Say, no, I'm a badass, sweetheart, and so are you. Here, sister, take this. We remove all the trauma from our third chakra in our moments. We remove all the trauma from our earth chakra in our moments. We remove all the trauma from our root chakra in our moments. We remove all the trauma from our sacral chakra in our moments. We remove all the trauma from our solar plexus in our moments. We remove all the trauma from our heart chakra in our moments. We remove all the trauma from our throat chakra in our moments. We remove all the trauma from our third eye chakra, third eye in our moments. We remove all the trauma from our crown chakra in our moments. We remove all the trauma from our star chakra in all moments.